students. Suddenly he found that one of the students was dozing off. He was like sleeping right in front, and he was also nicely snoring. And he got caught. And so this teacher, he said, "Hey, wake up! What are you doing?" And this person, he heard the unusual noise, and he just woke up. What happened? And he said, "Yes, you, stand up. Why were you sleeping?" And he looked around, and he slowly came back to his senses, and he said, "Oh wow, now I'm caught, and everyone's looking at me." So he said, "My dear sir, your voice is so beautiful, so sweet, that it put me to sleep." So the teacher said, "Oh, okay, you're trying to be smart with me. So then why only you are sleeping? Why not everyone else?" He said, "Sir, no one else was hearing you. Only I was listening to you." So like that, to escape punishment, we try to give excuses and so many different things. But in this case, there is a wonderful pastime of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Nityananda Prabhu, and one of our Goswamis of Vrindavan. His name is Raghunath Das Goswami. How he was punished by being caught, and he was asked to celebrate this punishment. And not just that year. Since then, every year his punishment is celebrated. So much so that 500 years later, we are still celebrating his punishment. Imagine his plight. But he is very happy. His name is Raghunath Das Goswami, and he was called as Raghunath at that time. He was a son of a millionaire. Govardhan and Hiranya Mazumdar, they were his father and uncle. And they used to actually collect taxes, and they were working for the king, and they were like multimillionaires. And but this Raghunath, he was very much renounced. He did not like worldly attachments or anything to do with the riches. Anything he would get, he would just give away. And but he was very responsible in doing his business, but at the same time he was really not attached to many of these things. So one time Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who is none other than Krishna himself, Krishna appeared 5,000 years ago, and he asked everyone to surrender. He said, "Sarva dharman parityajya mam ekam sharanam vraja," that abandon all different varieties of dharma and just surrender unto me. I will protect you. And when he said that, many people started finding their own ways how to surrender. And different people, many times we come to the temple, we go to other temples, and one person came and he felt a little itch here, so he itched here, and then he itched here, and then he, folded his hands, and then he paid obeisances. And people were watching him, and they thought maybe this is a new ritual to pay obeisances. So everyone started doing the same thing. So people find different ways of surrender without looking at the authority, looking at the scriptures. And so Krishna had to come again 4,500 years later, 500 years ago, as Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, to show how to surrender. What is, by his own example, God coming to teach us by his own example how to surrender. That is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He comes in the mood of his own devotee, and when he came, he came appeared in the place called Mayapur, which is the north of Kolkata, and there he took sannyas, and then he started going different places, and he came to Shantipur. When he came to Shantipur, Raghunath Das, he was in a nearby village. He understood, oh wow, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is here. I have to meet him. He ran and he went to meet in the next village in Shantipur, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And he said, Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, I want to surrender to you. Please accept me. I want to just be with you, roam around with you, and just go wherever you go and be your servant. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, knowing the sincerity of his desire in his heart, he is the Paramatma within everyone's heart. He understood his mood, but he still asked him, who are you? Where are you coming from? What is your background? And he said, my parents are Hiranya, Govardhan, Majumdar. They were also devotees. But he wanted to just give up everything and join Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. At that time, Mahaprabhu said, no, you should serve your parents, take care of them, and you can, if you just remember, if you chant the holy names of Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Just by chanting the holy names, you will get my association. And so Raghunath Das was a bit disappointed, but he followed the instruction. He went back, he followed the same instruction, but he would always remember Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in separation. Then 2 years later, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's associate, as we can see there, the deities on our extreme left is Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, on our right hand side, and left hand side is Nityananda Prabhu. They are Krishna and Balaram. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared as Krishna and Nityananda Prabhu is Balaram. So Nityananda Prabhu came to a nearby village called Panihati. This Panihati was near a river, and it was near, of course, Ganges, and it was a trading place. A lot of people would come for trading because it was right next to the Ganges. And it is said that they used to trade in a special rice called Peneti rice. And that's why its name became Panihati. And in this place, Sri Nityananda Prabhu, he came, he was taking rest under a banyan tree, and this Raghunath Das, he came to know. So from his village, he came to see Nityananda Prabhu. Where is Nityananda Prabhu? And as he was trying to see Nityananda Prabhu, he was very shy. And so he was hiding, and he was trying to pay obeisances in a very hiding way. So this is where we should understand how we can implement the philosophy that is actually given to us. One time there was a preacher and a taxi driver. Both of them, they left their body at the same time. So the Yamadutas came and they took the preacher to the heavenly planets. And they were taking the taxi driver to the spiritual world. And this preacher was confused. He was like, wait a minute, Vishnu Dutas, you're mixing the address. I'm supposed to go to the spiritual world because I have dedicated my life enlightening everyone on the philosophy of Krishna consciousness, and I have dedicated my life, so I should be given first. I have reminded people of God. So he said, you are the preacher, right? Okay, you go to the heavenly planets, not to spiritual world. He said, what is the explanation? Can you explain to me? He said, look, when you used to give classes, people would go to sleep. But this taxi driver, he used to drive so rash that when he would drive, people would remember God. Oh Lord, save me. So he made people remember God more than you. So sometimes we have to understand how we should implement the philosophy. The application of philosophy is the most important thing. So here, Raghunath Das Goswami, Raghunath, he was very shy and he paid obeisances to Nityananda Prabhu from far. But Nityananda Prabhu, he understood that Raghunath is here and he had first met Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So he immediately shouted. He said, "Call that thief! Bring him here!" And everyone was like, "Which thief? Who's here? We don't have anything to even steal. Someone cannot steal anything." He said, "No, there is this thief hiding behind the tree. Catch him and bring him here." And so all the devotees, they ran behind the tree, and Raghunath was trying to hide. He was being very humble, but all the devotees pulled him and brought him in front of Nityananda Prabhu. So many of the acharyas, they explain that before getting the mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, we must get the mercy of Nityananda Prabhu. That was one of the reasons that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu rejected him first, when he first went to surrender to him, because he wanted him to surrender to Nityananda Prabhu. And that's why he was in one way called a thief. There were many reasons. One of the reasons was that he was hiding and paying obeisances, and so as a humor, in good humor, Nityananda Prabhu called him. The second was he was trying to enter Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's realm of mercy without taking permission from Nityananda Prabhu. And similarly for us, the representative of Nityananda Prabhu is Guru. Nityananda is the Adi Guru, original Guru. And our Gurus are the representative of Nityananda Prabhu. Srila Prabhupada is the representative of Nityananda Prabhu's mercy. So if we want to approach Nityananda Prabhu, we must approach from Srila Prabhupada and our Gurus. And then Nityananda, and the other reason was that he was hiding and paying obeisances. Why didn't he come all the way and pay obeisances directly? Of course, he was shy. So Nityananda Prabhu, in good humor, he called him, and he was very meek, humble. He paid obeisances to Nityananda Prabhu. And then Sri Nityananda Prabhu did a wonderful thing. Do you want to know what he did? If you want to know, please raise your hands and say, Hari Bol! Okay. I just wanted to make sure everyone is awake. Sri Nityananda Prabhu placed his lotus feet on the head of Raghunath Das Goswami as he was offering obeisances. Sri Nityananda Prabhu ki! And in this way, he gave mercy to the thief, Raghunath. And when Raghunath, he had tears in his eyes receiving such wonderful mercy from the lotus feet. Actually, serving the lotus feet of the Lord means serving the devotees of the Lord. Because devotees are at the lotus feet of Krishna. They surrender to lotus feet of Krishna. So when we say serve the lotus feet, doesn't mean just washing the lotus feet and all that. That's there. But literal meaning is actually serving the devotees of the Lord. So Nityananda Prabhu therefore gave him the instruction that the mercy that you have received, you must distribute and share it with everyone. And celebrate it as the festival of your punishment that we are giving you. And he said that make chipped rice and curd, yogurt, different varieties, and make a festival, invite everyone from the nearby towns and villages and distribute it to them. So he was very happy. He went back home. He told to his parents and relatives, who then arranged a big feast, and they advertised in a big way. And then in the small town of Panihati, the next day, there were thousands and thousands of people. And he had arranged for pots of this chida dahi. Chida dahi means chipped rice and yogurt, and different varieties of them. Some with buttermilk, some with squash, some with cheese, but chipped rice and dahi was the main ingredient. Some had milk, and he had made these small pots, and he distributed to everyone. And as everyone, when he started distributing, somehow the crowd started swelling. Just like we find in our Sunday feast, we see there is X number of people in the class, and then somehow when the prasadam starts, we find it is 3 times. So we never estimate the number of people for cooking by the number of people in the class. So similarly, he distributed, and he asked everyone to chant the holy names. Sri Nityananda Prabhu was so ecstatic. He asked everyone to chant the holy names, and then there was a roar of holy names. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. And in this roar, people were not just, there was not enough space on land for people to stand with these kinds of pots. Everyone had one pot. They started standing in the river, in the Ganges. And the Ganges, people were floating and actually honoring Chira Dahi. This was the eagerness with which they wanted the mercy of Nityananda Prabhu. Are we all eager to get the mercy of Nityananda Prabhu? Please say Hari Bol. Shri Nityananda Prabhu ki. All right, now you have to put your money where your mouth is. Because in a few moments, we will be auctioning these pots. They are descending from the altar. They have been offered to our deities, and they are special pots, which we will explain the contents. And a lot of devotees came together to make these pots so that they can be, the Nityananda Prabhu's mercy can be distributed to everyone. So if you really want the mercy of Nityananda Prabhu through these pots of Raghunath Das Goswami, then please participate in this auction, and whoever gets these pots, you can take them, and also you will have the special privilege of distributing it to others. All right? So Sri Nityananda Prabhu was encouraging everyone to chant the Hare Krishna mantra, because that is the essence that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu taught of Kirtan of the holy name. And everyone was chanting the Hare Krishna mantra, everyone was singing and dancing. And it is said that if we chant one name of Rama, it is equal to 1,000 names of Vishnu. What is that verse? Sahasra nama tattulyam Rama nama varanane, which means 1,000 names of Tat. Tat means in this context Vishnu is one name of Ram. And one name of Krishna is 3 names of Ram. It is said in one of the Puranas. So if we chant the Hare Krishna mantra, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, we chant so many thousands of names of Vishnu. It's equivalent to that. And one time, Narad Muni, I heard this pastime today morning. One of our guests, Shyamsundar Jagannath Prabhu, was giving the Bhagavatam class in the neighborhood Mangalarti. And he said a wonderful pastime regarding the holy name. One time, Narad Muni came to Krishna and he asked, "Can you please tell me the glories of your holy name?" And Krishna said, "Even I don't know. Even I don't know what is the glory. But if you really want to find out, then I will tell you one instruction." Narad Muni said, "Okay, what should I do?" He said, "In the material world, there is a worm." And he gave the exact location of the worm. He said, "You go there and chant my name to this worm." So Narad Muni said, really? Will he respond? He said, find out. Just go and explore. You'll know. So then Narad Muni went to the exact location. He's the transcendental spaceman. He can go anywhere. And he's always chanting the holy names of the Lord. He went to that worm and he chanted the name Krishna. And lo and behold, that worm died. He left his body right there. And Narad Muni was like, I didn't do anything. I just chanted the name. And then he went back to Krishna to report what happened. He said, I just chanted the name and the worm died. He said, all right. Now you go to this butterfly. I gave the exact location of the butterfly in the material world. Go there and you chant my name to that butterfly. He said, what's the whole point? He said, you'll find out. You want to know my glories, right? He said, yes, all right, just do that. So he went, Narad Muni located the butterfly and chanted the name Krishna in its ear. And the butterfly died. Right there. And Narad Muni was like, what is Krishna trying to do? I'm not his bouncer. I don't go and kill people like that. But he went back to Krishna and he said, again, this butterfly died. Okay. Now, in one of the jungles in the Amazon, there is a deer. He gave the exact location. Go there and chant my name. He says, I don't know what you're wanting me to do, but I'll do that. He went to the deer. He chanted Krishna. And the deer got stunned like deer in front of headlights. Have you seen that? A deer in front of headlights, they're just stunned. And he left his body. And Narad Muni, hi, what's going on? What is Krishna trying to do? And then he went to Krishna back. He said, this time also he died. What happened? What are you, your holy name? I wanted to know your glories, not the, I didn't want to know the infamy of your holy names. No one will chant if they come to know that if you chant, you die. He says, no, just be patient. Be patient. Now, in this village of Vrindavan, there is a nice calf which has taken birth. You go there and you tell my name. He said, this time if anyone dies, this calf, go hatya, I don't want go hatya on me. He says, no, don't worry, it's me, I'm telling you. So he says, okay. So he went and he chanted the name Krishna. And right in front of everyone's eyes, all the Brajbasis saw the calf, poop, died. And Narad Muni he disappeared right there because he didn't want to be there when a calf is dying because he said something. So he went back to Krishna and he said, what is this? He said, wait, there's one last instruction, just one more. You'll immediately understand the point. Just do this one thing. After this, I won't tell you to go to anyone else. He says, okay, last one? He said, yes, last. Okay. There is a human child born to this king. This queen has just given birth. Go and speak my holy name to him. He said, no. This time it's too much. These were all animal life. They will get upgraded anyways to human form. But a human being in the human form of life, that to a king in front of, how do I gain entrance? How do I go there? He started giving all sorts of excuses. Krishna said, Narada, do as I say. You will immediately know what the point is. He says, okay. So he went to the palace. And he went to the newborn. The king was very happy. Narad Muni, you have come to bless my newborn. Please come. He took him there. And Narad Muni was kind of hesitant, like, you don't know what I'm about to do, so don't be so eager. And so he came, and then he chanted in that child's ear, Krishna. And Narad Muni was all set. He was ready to disappear right then, because he knew what to expect. But this time the child did not die. He actually assumed, he assumed a big form, and he started talking to Narad Muni. And he paid obeisances to Narad Muni. Thank you so much, Narad Muni, for coming here. Narad Muni is like, are you alive? He says, yes, I'm alive. I'm very much alive, and thank you so much. It's all because of you. He said, what did I do? He said, I was the worm. When you chanted Krishna, I immediately was upgraded to butterfly. And then I came as a deer, and then I came as a calf, and now I have received the human form of life by your blessings and mercy. Thank you very much. And then Narada Muni understood the glories of Krishna, Krishna's holy name. So as in Panihati, when everyone was having the pots and they were chanting the holy names, and there was a huge kirtan with Nityananda Prabhu and all his disciples and everyone else, including Raghunath Das, right in front of everyone, in the midst of that kirtan, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared. He was not there at that time. But because of the purity of chanting of the Hare Krishna mantra, he appeared in the midst of the kirtan, and he started dancing. And Nityananda Prabhu was becoming more and more ecstatic, chanting and dancing. And there are descriptions of that kirtan. In that kirtan, devotees, they transcended their bodily designations. Many of them became very light. Some of them in ecstasy started climbing trees. Others were jumping on the edge of the branches. And these are all different kinds of things started happening. They started jumping 6 feet, 10 feet high. Some special potencies started manifesting in this wonderful kirtan of the holy names. Don't worry, this won't happen to us. Unless we get that level of faith in the holy names. But this is the festival that it was celebrated. Just now we had a wonderful kirtan, and in that kirtan everyone was chanting and dancing. That was a prelude to this Danda Mahotsav. Danda means punishment, and Mahotsav means the great festival. Utsav means festival. Mahotsav means a great festival. So in this Danda Mahotsav, we will try to distribute the mercy of Sri Nityananda Prabhu, and if we can just chant the holy names. Remember, the takeaway from this festival today is to take time out of our busy schedule and chant the Hare Krishna mantra. If we can chant the Hare Krishna mantra regularly, it will purify our mind. One time, Srila Prabhupada was walking in New York, and in New York there was so much snow and ice. We don't see so much of that in Houston, but in New York it was there, and Prabhupada was walking, and as he was walking, he had a stick, he had a cane that he would walk with, and he was testing the ice. At one point, he poked his cane on the ice, and the ice broke. And, there was a puddle of water, cold water, which was there. And Srila Prabhupada turned to his disciples who were coming with him for the morning walk. And he said, "See, did you see that?" And disciples were perplexed. "Yeah, what did you see?" "We saw that the ice, you poked on the ice and the puddle of water came." Prabhupada's eyes lit. "Yes! So what did you learn from this?" "We should not poke on the ice." So he said, "No. This is the potency of the holy name. My cane is like the holy name. And this covering of ice is like the negative emotions of lust and pride and greed, anger, envy, which are all covering the melted, molten love of God which is there in our heart. And my duty is to break that, so that love of God can come out from your hearts. So if we chant the Hare Krishna mantra, this is what will happen. And before we end, I'd like to just leave you with a thought. While we are chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, it's very important that we have a service attitude, and we have a humble attitude towards others, and we be mindful of how we are treating others. That's when the chanting of the holy names will have the maximum effect in our minds. So I leave you with an acronym, THINK. THINK. Before we speak anything to anyone, of course we should think. But what does that think mean? T means truthful. It should be, whatever we say must be truthful. H for helpful. When we say something, we must contemplate before saying whether it's helpful or not to the other person. If it's not helpful to the other person, why even say it? I for inspiration. That it must be, whatever we are saying must inspire the other person. N is for necessary. We should see, is it really necessary for me to say that? Sometimes we just say unnecessary things that are anything that comes to our mind doesn't mean has to be just said to everyone. We should see, are we wasting the other person's time? Is it necessary? And K for kind. Is it kind? If we are kind to Krishna, is so kind to all the living beings. All of us, we have rebelled, but He is kind to us to give us this space to come together and chant the holy names, introduced to the association of devotees. We should reciprocate that kindness with everyone else. So if we can just remember this, our chanting of the holy names will be very, very effective. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. So now we will have auctioning of the pots. You can see there are 8 pots, and I'll request to Kamal Mukha Prabhu to explain about these pots, and then after explanation we'll start the auction. And you all have said Hari Bol when you said you wanted Nityananda Prabhu's mercy. I'm just reminding you of that. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Srila Prabhupada ki, Shri Sriman Nityananda Prabhu ki. So this auction would not be completed unless we appreciate the people who decorated these pots, and I would like to mention their name. And please, okay. So devotees who helped in bringing all the colorful top decorations on the pots are Bhadrabharati Devi Dashi, Manoharini Mataji, Sangini Vishaka Mataji, Jainitai Prabhu and Jamuna Mataji, Priyanka Mataji, Kanta Mataji, Madhavi Gopi Mataji, Padadhuli Mataji, Vashavi, Radha, Madhavi Sharan, Anuradha Priya Mataji, Sattarupini Mataji, Sridevi Mataji, Kamini Priya Mataji, Kamal Gopika Mataji, and of course the engineer behind this planning is Who? Any guess? My god sister. She calls me also brother. Besides god sister, she's my little sister, Kalashuda Devidashi. So, before I hand the microphone to you, please open your checkbook, and we are plastic friendly here. And I think if you do that, you can really get the mercy, all the mercy of Nityananda Prabhu can give today on this occasion of Panihati festival. Shri Nityananda Prabhu and Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ki
Jai. Hari Bol.
Thank you, Kamal Mukha Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Jai Shri Nityananda Ram ki Jai. So I will introduce the pots to all of you, and first I will introduce them so you know what is there in each of them, and then we will start the bidding from a low price, and then we'll keep moving on. And to hand over the pots, I will request our temple president, His Grace Shyam Sundar Prabhu, to whoever bids the highest, he will come and get the pots from His Grace Shyama Sundar Prabhu. Prabhu, would that be okay? Okay, thank you. Okay, so we have 8 different pots today. We have dedicated 8 of the pots to 8 of our presiding deities. Actually, 7 of our presiding deities. And one of them is the Danda Mahotsav pot. And each of these pots have a very special name, which I will be explaining. But we have a pot dedicated to Nitai Gaura Chandra, Shri Shri Nitai Chaitanya Chandra. Then we have Shri Radha Giridhari. Then there's Shri Giriraj, Shri Shri Radha Nila Madhava, Srila Prabhupada. And there's the red and black pot, which is for Srila Tamal Krishna Goswami, Srila Gurudev. And then there is the Danda Mahotsav pot. Okay? So are you ready for the auctioning? Come on, be nice. Haribo! Jai Shri Nityananda Ram ki! Haribo! Okay. Nitai Gaura Chandra pot is named as Shri Shri Nitai Gaura Chandra Prema Phal Mahabhog, which means that anyone who gets this pot will be blessed with the supreme love of Shri Shri Nitai Gaura Chandra. Prema Phal Mahabhog. Phal means the fruit. Prema is love. So Prema Phal Mahabhog. Now the contents of this pot is because we are in North America. So we thought that we will start with a traditional American pot. So this pot has chipped rice, yogurt, and barbecued tofu. And it is topped with French fries, and there's some very nice shish kebabs on the side. Quite tempting. So the bidding price for this is $108. Do we have any bidders?
Yes, there is one bidder.
Hare Krishna, may I know your name? Shanti? Thank you. Thank you. So please, let's have an applause when there's bidding. Thank you. Any more to beat? Do I have anyone for 125? Remember, this is an auction. So we are going to give the bid to the highest bidder. You'll get the pot, whoever is the highest bidder. 125. Anybody? It's barbecued tofu, French fries. You don't want to miss it. $125. No? Okay, 108 going once. Okay, Kamal Mukha Prabhu for 125. Hari Bol. This pot was actually painted by Bolai, Kamal Mukha Prabhu's son. So it makes sense that he bids for it. It's a very beautiful painting. You can see Gauranga and Nityananda in this pot, hand painted by Bolai. So please, 125. Is there anyone for 151? Anybody? So 125 going once, going twice, thrice, sold. Kamal Mukha Prabhu. Prabhu, please. So please, can we have some more enthusiasm in the house? Let's have some huge round of applause when... Thank you. Thank you. The next pot is Shri Shri Nitai Chaitanya Chandra's Anandam Buddhi Vardhanam Mahabhog. That's the name of this pot. Anandam Buddhi Vardhanam, which means, Ananda means happiness. Your happiness will not have any end. It will keep on increasing and increasing and increasing. This pot was painted by Kanai. The second son, Kanai came and got the pot. Okay. So Kanai painted this particular pot, and this pot has the flavor of South Indian chipped rice. Very nice flavor. It is topped with murukku, it's topped with vadas, it's topped with lots of very, very nice South Indian items. So it's a South Indian pot, and the bidding price is $108. Do we have any takers? Jagadishwari, Haribo! Anyone for 125? Anyone to beat that? 125. Shanti Prabhu. Shanti Prabhu for 125. 151. Anybody for 151 for the South Indian pot? Okay, 125 going once, going twice, thrice. Sold. Shanti Prabhu, please come up. Congratulations. So that was Shri Shri Nitai Chaitanya Chandra's Anandam Buddhi Vardhanam Mahabhog. Okay, under Shyam Sundar Prabhu's instruction, we are going to the third one, which is Shri Shri Radha Giridhari's pot. It is called as Shri Shri Radha Giridhari Bhakti Lata Mahabhog. Bhakti Lata means the creeper of devotional service. So Bhakti Lata Mahabhog, this particular pot was very beautifully decorated and painted, hand painted by our very, very own little girl Gayatri. Very beautifully painted. So this pot has Chinese flavor. And it is topped with spring rolls, chow mein, cauliflower Manchurian, and paneer Manchurian. The bidding price by Shyam Sundar Prabhu's order is $216. So you see how it's going? 108 multiplied by 2. So 216. Anyone? Ananjay! Haribol! Anyone for $251? Anyone to challenge little Ananjay? 251? Anybody? Okay, 216 going once, going twice, thrice, sold. Congratulations, Ananjay. Shri Shri Radha Giridhari Bhakti Lata Mahabhog. The next pot is our Shri Giriraja's pot. And this is a very, very special pot, very special. The flavor in this pot is Mumbai chaat. Okay? So it has some of Giriraj's very favorite items, like it's topped with vada pav, it's topped with samosas, kachoris, and dhoklas. And it is named as Shri Giriraj Madhusmita Amrita Mahabhog. You can see that Giriraj has such a beautiful smita. Smita means smile. Madhusmita, his smile is as sweet as honey. So therefore, this pot's name is Giriraj Madhusmita Amrita Mahabhog. So the starting price on this particular pot is $251. Any takers for Mumbai chart? Jagadishwari, $251. Haribol. Anyone for 275? Come on, please bid. 275? Well, you can go to 275 too. Anyone for 275? Okay, 251 going once, twice, thrice, sold. Oh, okay, hold it. I said sold, so I have to be fair. Oh, really? You said it before? Okay, let's compete for it. 275, 301. 301. Okay, how about 280? 280. Okay, 280 going once, going twice, thrice. We'll give it to Jagadishwari this time. 280. 280. Congratulations, Jagadishwari. Nitya, congratulations. The next one, let's see us competing for this, because this is a very, very special pot belonging to our presiding deities, Shri Shri Radha Neela Madhava. And this pot's name is Shri Shri Radha Neela Madhava Padma Mukhi Mahabhog. Padma Mukhi because Srimati Radharani's face is just like a lotus. She's so shy, so beautiful. She is just like a lotus. This pot was decorated by Kanu Priya. You can see the hand-drawn art. By the way, the Giriraj pot was decorated by Sangini Vishakha. Sorry, I forgot to mention that. So the starting bid for Radha Neela Madhava's pot, let me tell you what it has. It has Mexican flavor. And it's topped with nacho chips, quesadillas, salsa, and plenty of tostadas. So please go ahead and bid for it. The starting price is $301. Shri Shri Radha Neela Madhava Padma Mukhi Mahabhog. Starting bid is $301. Who wants Radha Neela Madhava's mercy? Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhu. Kalyan Dushi Prabhu. 301, $325. Anyone to compete on that? Be careful with your hands. I might just pick you. So anyone for 325? You know, even if you're in this position, I might say yes, gone. So 325, Haribol. 325 to Manmathananda Prabhu. 351, anybody? For $351, Radha Neela Madhava's Mexican. Tell me your name better. Neha. So anyone to compete with Neha for the Mexican Shri Shri Radha Neela Madhava Padma Mukhi Mahabhog? Anyone for 375? 375? Okay. So sorry, tell me your name. Radha, yes, how can I forget? Radha is competing for Radha Nila Madhava's spot. Neha, would you like to go for 401? Okay. Radha, would you like a 425? No? Okay, 401, 425, anybody? Moving out to the crowd, $425 for Radha Nila Madhava's spot. 401, going once, going twice, thrice. Sold to Neha. Congratulations, beta. Come. Congratulations. This is Shri Shri Radha Nila Madhava Padma Mukhi Maharaj Bhog, the Mexican pot. And it's a very beautiful decoration, hand-painted decoration. Save the pot. Congratulations. Next we come to Srila Prabhupada's pot. This pot was hand-painted by Lakshmi, who is the daughter of Joy Nitai Prabhu and Jamuna Mataji. And the name of this pot is very special. This pot, please listen very attentively. It's called Srila Prabhupada Prema Ashru Plavan Maharaj Bhog. Prema means love. Ashru means tears. Plavan means flood. Yes, so Srila Prabhupada is flooding this entire world with his loving tears of love of God. So this pot is actually an Italian pot. It has Italian flavors. It is topped with pizzas, pasta, stuffed buns, calzones, and whatnot. All Italian items. So the starting point on Srila Prabhupada's pot will be $351. Any takers? $351. Amarendra Prabhu is bidding through the phone. Hari Bol Amarendra Prabhu. Thank you. Amarendra Prabhu for $351. Anyone for 375? Prabhu, your name? Mukesh for $375. $401 for Srila Prabhupada Prema Ashru Plavan Maharaj Bhog. Italian flavor. Radha, $401. Very good. $425. Anybody for 425? Okay, 401 going once, going twice, thrice, sold. 401. 401. Congratulations, Radha, for winning Srila Prabhupada Prema Ashru Plavan Maharaj Bhog. Congratulations. The next one is a very, 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 very special pot. This pot is dedicated to the founder of this temple, His Holiness Srila Tamal Krishna Goswami Srila Gurudev. And for this pot, I actually asked some of the cooks of Srila Gurudev what are his favorite items. And Mother Padadhuli, Mother Shama Vallabhi, many, many devotees who are cooks of Srila Gurudev, they told me what Srila Gurudev likes. So generally, all the pots follow a certain procedure. The salty pots have only salty decorations. But Gurudev's pot is the only one which has salty and sweet decorations on them. Toppings only. But the mixture in Gurudev's pot is a kind that Gurudev himself made, which was revealed to me by Mother Padadhuli. She said that Gurudev liked chipped rice with yogurt and mango. And that's how it is mixed with lots of other fruits and dry fruits. It is topped with colorful sandesh, colorful rasagullas, khaja, which is Jagannath's very favorite sweet, coconut laddus. It also has samosas. It has batata vada. Mother Shambhalavi told me that Gurudev loved batata vadas. So this pot has all of those ingredients in there. So the starting bid on this pot, Shamsundar Prabhu, what should it be? 501 for Srila Gurudev's pot. And the name of this pot is Srila Gurudev Bhakti Rasa Sagara Maharaj Bhog. Bhakti means devotion. Rasa Sagara means the ocean of transcendental mellows. So Bhakti Rasa Sagara Maharaj Bhog. So 501 is the starting price. Any bidders? Jai Shamsundar Prabhu. 525. 525. 551. 601. Shamsundar Prabhu 601. 651. We are going to take a leap of faith. 651 for Gurudev's spot. 651. Amarendra Prabhu. Yeah, he can do it.
He's saying let Shamsundar Prabhu have the mercy.
Okay, we'll go down $25. 625. Anyone want to challenge Shamsundar Prabhu? Ravinder Prabhu? Anybody? $625. No? So 601 going once, going twice, thrice. Sold to His Grace Shamsundar Prabhu. Srila Gurudev Bhakti Rasa Sagara Maharaj Bhog. Hare Krishna. Congratulations, Shamsundar Prabhu. Jai. The last one is the Danda Mahotsav Kripa Mahabhog. Now this is the main pot commemorating this particular festival, as Prabhu was mentioning in the class that this is the Danda Mahotsav festival. So who wants to get the mercy of the Danda Mahotsav festival? This one, it's a sweet pot. It is made with kheer and chipped rice. It has toppings of cookies, carob chocolates. There is carob ice cream. Carob and mango ice cream. It's like a chocobar. There's besan laddus, and there's barfis, and lots of other sweets, gulab jamuns too. The starting price on this particular pot, $1,001. Shamsundar Prabhu said the starting price on this particular pot is $1,001. Anybody? Don't be shy. You can even do a collective one. It's okay. You can do a collective one. 2-3 devotees get together and you can take this pot. $1,001. Come on, please. Be nice. We have to end. See, it's 7 o'clock. Time for Aarti. Prabhu, you have both your hands raised. Prabhu, you have both your hands raised. So we take you $1,001. Hari Bol, Ramakrishna Prabhu, for $1,008. Anyone to beat him? $1,025. 1,025. Amarendra Prabhu, what is he saying?
He's saying that he can give 500.
He wants to give 500. So the bidding price now is 1,500 then. So 500 from Amarendra Prabhu, 1,000 from Ramakrishna Prabhu. Is that good? Okay, so 1,500. You're paying only $1,000. So Ramakrishna Prabhu, since you are here, please come and take the pot from His Grace Shamsundar Prabhu. Congratulations, Amarendra Prabhu. Congratulations to you. And congratulations to Ramakrishna Prabhu. Congratulations. You have a question? Yes. The pots names, well, that was very kindly given by His Holiness Jai Pataka Swami Maharaj.
Approximately 3,400. Approximately.
So by all of your cooperation and all of your association and mercy, in this Danda Mahotsav, we were able to raise $3,500 for the pleasure of Sri Nityananda Ram Ki Jai. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. I just wanted to say, Shamsundar Prabhu is requesting Shamvalabi Mataji to come take the pot and distribute to everyone. मैं आके देती हूँ.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Okay, I'm not here to sell anything, so don't worry. So, a couple of weeks ago, we had conducted the Iskcon Disciples course, so where the devotees learn the structure within Iskcon and how the disciple learns to relate with the spiritual master, how to take shelter within Iskcon, and the position of Srila Prabhupada. So we are going to ask Shamsundar Prabhu to present the certificates. So when I call the names out of those attendees, please come forward. Anima Bose, is she here? Anima Bose, she's not there. Arya Gupta, he's over there. Give him a round of applause. They are not here. Hemali Patel. Is anyone collecting for her? She's not here. John Tokobi. Haribo. You stand there, yeah. Guru Prasad Prabhu. Vidya Mataji. Let's take that. Kaushik Mitra. Rashna Vyas. Rahul Ashteka. Shankar Shandas. Is she going to collect? Okay. His daughter will collect. Ball. And finally, Usha Dusi. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.